Iran insists it is negotiating only with Oman. Donald Trump insists the two of them are having, and I quote, very good talks. Both statements are about the same waterway on the same day, and only one of them can be true. From Berlin, this is the kind of contradiction that tells you almost everything. The Strait of Hormuz is not an American problem, it is a global artery. Roughly a fifth of the world's oil normally passes through it, which means a European filling up in Munich has a quiet stake in what a US president says at a microphone in Washington. And right now, the messaging from all sides simply does not line up. Here is what is reportedly on the table. According to a US news portal, Iran and Oman are close to an interim deal to reopen the strait to commercial shipping. The arrangement would run 60 days. Washington was involved, and the White House apparently wanted it announced as early as today. Trump told reporters the strait might open Wednesday or perhaps the day after, and spoke of progress. His Treasury Secretary added he expects free passage, no fees. And yet, Tehran says it is speaking with Oman and only Oman. Iranian state media went further, saying any agreement will be delayed as long as the United States continues to threaten Iran. Trump, for his part, called it a last chance for Tehran to sign. So one side calls it a negotiation, the other calls it a threat, and somewhere in the middle sits a strait the whole planet needs open. Notice something an outsider notices quickly. The reporting says this interim deal would actually give Iran more control over the strait than it had before the war. Read that twice. Israel and the United States launched airstrikes on Iran at the end of February. Traffic through the strait collapsed from between 60 and 140 ships a day to about 16. And the proposed exit ramp hands Tehran a stronger position than it started with. In Europe, we have a phrase for outcomes like that. We call them own goals. The strategic picture is grim regardless. To the south, the Iran-aligned Houthi militia in Yemen has been striking at Saudi Arabia, squeezing shipping through the Bab al-Mandab at the mouth of the Red Sea. So the two choke points that feed European energy and European supermarkets are both under pressure at once, and the diplomacy meant to relieve them is being narrated in 3 incompatible versions. None of this is officially confirmed. The White House has said nothing on the record. What we have is a president promising an announcement, a Treasury Secretary promising free passage, and Tehran promising nothing until the threats stop. For a market that moves on certainty, that is not reassurance. It is theater with the price tag left on. We will know within days whether the strait opens on schedule or whether Wednesday or the day after quietly becomes next month. From here, we are simply watching who was actually in the room. That's the view from here. What does it look like where you are? Drop it in the comments and subscribe for the perspective American media won't give you.